Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's me. How y'all doing today? Me, I'm good. I just wanted to check in with you guys, see what y'all was up to, what y'all were doing. Me, I'm just chilling, sitting at home. I was supposed to be doing some training for my job, my new job, but I had to take a break. It's a lot of paperwork, so I had to take a break from that. But I'm just sitting here. And I just thought I'd check in with you guys. I got my workout done this morning. I did I think it was a little video showing y'all that I'm still doing my workout. I'm still in it. So I got that done. Now I'm just sitting here taking a little break, watching TV or whatever. Well, watching Barbershop 3. But yeah, so other than that, I'm just sitting here. Nothing. Just want to pop in and say hey. I know I said I was gonna start being more consistent and giving more content, and I am. We ran into a couple of issues over the Thanksgiving break with water damage and water leak in my apartment, so that kind of put a hold on a lot of stuff, the decorating, the buying more decorations and stuff like that, and so we had to stop doing that. And let me show y'all what I'm talking about. So this is the reason why I haven't really been putting any effort into doing videos or anything like that, is because I am dealing with this major water leak in my washroom. Had to clear it out, take everything out of here, towels and comforters and everything that I had in here stored. Had to take all that out. So if you can see all that, that's all from the water leak, and they supposed to be coming over to fix it. I don't know when they're gonna get over to fix it, but it's been like that the whole Thanksgiving break. So it's stuff all over the place, and it's driving me crazy because anybody know me, I am kind of OCD, and I like stuff clean and neat and in space. And I don't even come in my room because there's stuff all over my room where I got stuff from the washroom. Sorry if it's dark, but yeah, where I got stuff from the washroom. So that's why I haven't been uploading videos. I did get that workout video done this morning. I was gonna get the decoration videos where I'm decorating for Christmas up, but I haven't had a chance to do any of that. So I'm gonna get to it soon as all of that stuff get fixed. But yeah, other than that, everything has been good. Everything has been fine. I know the last couple of videos I was telling y'all about the whole Amazon, that's where I was at, and the whole disability and when I had got sick and all that stuff. So still dealing with that, but I also got me a new job too. And I got hired, been doing my training, my paperwork, waiting on my fingerprint and stuff to come back. So that's good, which I don't have nothing to worry about because I don't have a background. I ain't never done nothing wrong, so I ain't got to worry about none of that. So I'm pretty sure it's going to come back great. So I'm going to be starting that soon. I'm excited about that. And yeah, so everything is going good. It's going to be December. I'm so excited. I am going to try my best to do Vlogmas. I am going to come up with some different content. I'm going to try to do some cooking videos. I'm going to try to get some decorating videos. Just different stuff I'm going to try to come up with. I'm going to sit down and write out my plan and come up with some stuff. The reason why I hadn't been posting on the other channel is because I have to wait for that stuff to come to me. Like, I want that to be so authentic and so transparent. I don't want it to look like I'm just talking about something, or just to look like I'm just, picking. I know. If I wait till something comes to my mind, and I feel like sharing it with you guys, I get on there and I share it with y'all, because I am not a motivational speaker or whatever. I'm not no preacher or nothing, pastor, nothing like that. If I feel something on my spirit and I want to talk, I just get on there and I talk. And I try to share with you guys, especially if it's something that'll uplift and motivate women. Men too, but especially us women. So, especially, for us women who really don't have other women friends around them, or are not close to family members and stuff like that, whether it be you live in different states or cities, or you don't get to talk every day because of jobs, whatever case may be, you know, I try to get on here and share, you know, something positive, you know, if it comes to me. But so yeah, so that's why I haven't been posting on the other channel. But I'm going to continue to give you videos on that channel. This is more of my vlogging channel, so I'm going to start doing more stuff on here. And I'm starting to order some stuff, so stuff can come in. Bills are starting to get straightened out. God is good. So everything is starting to get back into its rhythm, and I'm happy about that. So, but yeah. But I did want to give y'all a little story time. So yesterday, I was sitting here listening to my son and two young ladies outside the door talking. And I already knew it was something because Cordell don't stand close to the door, especially when he's out there with his little girlfriend or whatever, you know what I'm saying? So he normally is down at the bottom of the stairs, or, you know, they at the park talking or whatever, but never close to the door. So I already felt like it was something going on, or he felt uncomfortable because he moved close to the door, and they were so close to the door that I could hear them talking. So it was two young ladies, and I'm going to try to tell you the story without telling all his business, but I just wanted to share it. It was just amazing to me how us as women, we can't take a simple no. Or we can't take a simple, I don't want to talk to you anymore. Or I don't want to be with you. Or, you know, when you feeling those vibes from somebody and the energy is changing, that we just can't let it go. We have to have some type of explanation. We want to have a conversation when it don't need to be all of that. When somebody shows you that they're no longer interested in you, when somebody shows you they are done, you need to be done too. I know that's hard for us as women. It's hard for men too. But we have to learn how to do that. We have to learn how to let go when they don't want to be held on to. Point blank period. So they were standing out there talking, and one of the young ladies, she was really angry. She was mad about the whole situation. So I mean, she was a cussing and MF this and you lying, blah 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 this, and why did you break up with her to talk to that girl? That girl is this and that girl is that. And I mean, she was just really going in, and I'm like, okay, I ain't gonna go out there. I'm gonna let them, you know, I'm gonna stay out. You know me, I stay out of children's mess. I stay out of anybody's mess. I mind my business. But the fact that it was my son and the way this young lady was talking, I was like, okay, I ain't gonna go out there and say nothing. But if this conversation get any louder or any more aggressive, I'm gonna go out there, because I don't want nobody saying, or them young ladies saying, not saying they would, but I'm just saying, I don't want nobody saying my son said he was gonna do something, he did something, none of that. So I'm like, okay, let me sit here and listen, you know. So, and they was really, really close to the door, and she was talking loud. So she went on, and she was getting more aggressive, and this went on for about a good 5-10 minutes. She was out here just really talking, and I don't hear nobody but her. Now, that's not saying that the other young lady or my son wasn't saying anything, but she was the loudest, so you could really hear her. And then the more I listen, you can kind of hear everybody, well, the two young ladies, but I can't hear my son. And he has a really deep voice. So when he talks, you can hear him. So I'm listening to her talk, and she was like, you could hear the softer young lady when she talked. She had a more softer voice. So she was, you know, she would just chime in every now and then and say something. But the more aggressive young lady, you could hear her loud and clear. I mean, she was on one. She was mad. And so come to find out, this is the cousin of the young lady that my son used to talk to. So I'm guessing she's mad because her cousin must have said whatever she said, because I don't know, but must have said whatever she said and must have been mad at my son for breaking up with her or them no longer talking or whatever. So so she kept getting loud. So I popped my head out, you know, to kind of make, maybe if I pop my head out, you know, they'll kind of quiet down and, you know, won't be so aggressive or whatever. So I pop my head out and I look around and I give all them the kind of eye, and then I come on back in the house and I'm like, okay, I'm thinking to myself, okay, maybe they're going to calm down and they're not going to still be so, you know, so loud outside. So nope, they didn't help. She kept going, and now she's talking really, really like aggressive. She's like, you MF, and you shut your MF mouth. I guess they were going back and forth with each other, because now you shut your MF mouth, and you lying mother. And I mean, she was really going in. I've heard girls or women curse, but this was the first time that I have ever heard a young lady around her age speak in that manner. I'm talking about going in. There ain't a cuss word that she didn't say. And I was like, okay. So I go to the door again and pop my head out. And Cordell is like leaning up against the wall with one foot on the wall, and his head is like leaning back up against the wall, and his hands is in his pocket. And I'm like, okay, what is really going on? And then so the other little girl is standing on the other side of him, kind of like sideways facing him, but I can see her when I come out the door. Trying to give you a visualization of how they were standing or whatever. And the other young lady, the cousin, was standing directly in front of him. So the whole time I'm thinking that whatever problem he had it with the girl that was standing in front of him, because the other young lady was really quiet and wasn't saying much. So I thought she was just there just to beat her. You know what I'm saying? I didn't learn until later on that was the girl that was quiet was his girlfriend, ex-girlfriend, and the girl that was standing in front of him was the cousin. So after I pop my head back out there again, I come back in the house and I sit down, and I'm like, because I was on my device doing some stuff, on my iPad doing some stuff or whatever. And I thought to myself, maybe I ought to cut the volume down. So I cut the volume down and cut the TV down. I'm like, okay, I'm just going to listen now, because at this point I'm getting kind of like suspicious. I'm like, what's going on? So then I pop my head out again, and now it's 3 girls outside. I don't know where the other young lady, where she was or where she was going, but she was kind of like standing in front of somebody else's door and on her phone. So I'm thinking to myself, okay, this is kind of weird, but okay. So now I cut the TV down, so now I'm trying to listen. Still trying not to embarrass my son, trying to let him handle himself, learn how to be a man and handle stuff the way I have taught him how young men are supposed to handle situations when when you're in situations like that. So now the young lady is becoming even more aggressive, and now she's threatening him. So I'm like, okay. So the first thing she said, she was like, I'm gonna get somebody to come do something to your house and blah blah this and blah blah that. And at this point, Cordell done got pissed, and I heard it in his tone, and he's cursing, and he know I don't like that. So now he says, man, I'm trying to something, but she getting on my MF nerves or something like that. And then I heard him say something about, why would you threaten my family or something like that. And then she was like, okay, I won't even put your family in it. I'll wait till you get to school and have somebody do something to you at school. And I'm like, did this young lady just threaten my baby? And I know he not a baby, but he's still my baby. So I'm like, what in the world is going on? And I just was like, okay, why is it so hard for people to understand no means no? If somebody don't want to talk to you, if somebody don't want to be with you, if somebody don't want to have a conversation with you, let it go. But I also got mad at my son, because I'm like, you gonna have to learn to walk away from stuff. You know what I'm saying? You walking away from stuff, you walking away from stuff does not mean you're less of a man because you walk away. Actually, it shows great character and great strength that you're able to control yourself, and you know when something is getting out of hand or beginning to be too much, so you walk away. That shows what type of man you are, and that is a great value to have. You don't ever stand somewhere, and this is for a man or a woman, you don't ever stand somewhere and let somebody belittle you, talk crazy to you, make you think you crazy, and where you having to beg for their conversation or beg for their this or beg for their that. No, you don't have to do that. And it's crazy. And the reason why I want to tell you the story time is because when it's kind of like when you see something or you hear something and it kind of puts you in your own little, kind of check you too. So it was crazy that happened, and the way it happened, because it was like, they were kind of like wanting an explanation on why he didn't want to talk to her no more, or what happened, or, this or that, or kind of getting mad because he didn't want to get back with her. And it was kind of crazy because it was like, okay, not that I was going through, not that I was going through something like that, but kind of, sort of, you know what I'm saying? But me, I'm so nonchalant till I just be like, whatever, okay, that's fine, and I'll drop it, and you will never hear from me again. Now, the only time that I have ever been to the point to where I just want to know and you just need to tell me what happened and you know, is there anything we could do to fix it, is if my heart is really, really involved. Like if I'm in love, and I ain't been in love but twice. So, you know, that ain't happened but twice. And even then, the first time, it was like, okay, I'm done, bye. You know, I could say this recent time was more of a why. You know what I'm saying? Like, what happened? What did I do? Why are you acting like this? Is it somebody else? It was kind of, I wanted to know a little bit more on why this person was just treating me like that. And it just came back to me. And I'm like, wait. We're going to have to learn how to say, okay, I know that's hard. I know it's frustrating, and I know when you don't put your heart into something and your time and your effort, and you done everything right, and you ain't did nothing wrong. I do mean nothing. And this person just no longer wants to talk to you, no longer want to be with you, found somebody else, or it ain't even got to be that, because it's not always somebody finds somebody else. Sometimes you're just not for people, and people are just not for you. So it's okay for you or somebody not to want to be with a person because you just don't want to. You know what I'm saying? I used to hate when guys used to be like, oh, you must be with somebody else, or you must be talking to somebody else. No, I just don't want to talk to you. Why do it have to be somebody else? You know, so it was just I just wanted to so bad pull her to the side and say, sweetheart, I know that's my son and I love him to death and I'm gonna ride with him no matter what. But baby girl, it is plenty more fish in the sea. They like buses. They come in every 15 minutes. And some you don't even want to come. You wish that the bus stopped down the street and hit a block before it even come your way. You know what I'm saying? So it's you don't have to beg no man to be with you. And you definitely don't have to wish anything bad upon him because he don't want to be with you anymore, or because he chose to move on, or whatever the case may be. That's what I wanted to tell this young lady, but I couldn't, because I'm very aware of how other people are with their children. And I know I'm very protective of my kids, and they grown. So I know how people are when it comes to their children. But at the same time, I was taught and raised that if an adult tell you to do something, or if an adult try to give you some advice, and the adult knows what they talking about and what they're saying means you well, and it's not going to bring you any harm, then you listen. That's how I was taught. You know, your neighbor tell you to close your mouth because you talking reckless, or your neighbor tell you to do something that you ain't supposed to be doing, you very well better do it, because if your mama or your granny find out that she told you to do something, or that you didn't do it, or you was back talking, or whatever the case may be, you was going to be in trouble twice. One, for being disrespectful, and for two, so, you know, it's a whole, you know. So that's how I am. That's how I was raised. So that's how I raised my children, you know what I'm saying? But everybody not like that when it comes to their kids. They don't want you saying none to their kids. Keep, you know, mind your business. Don't be talking to my child like, ma'am, all I was trying to do is tell the lady, don't let no man or nobody else, you know, determine her worth or her value, and she should move on. So anyway, I didn't even want to go there, but that's what I so bad wanted to tell that young lady, because at that moment while they were arguing and fussing, it even brought me back to some of my own situations to where I just had to know why, or I just wanted to know why. And it's like, why? Why do we want to know why? It's not gonna, you wanting to know why, it's not gonna make him want to be with you anymore. It's not gonna make y'all get back together, so why? So I was just like, yeah, but that was just weird to me. And the fact that we get so emotional because things are not going our way, or because things we can't control something, that we'll wish harm on another person. That's just crazy to me. Like, you wished harm on my son, and you threatened my household because you can't control his emotions and make him want to talk to your cousin, or make him want to give an explanation on why he did what he did. So now you're going to harm him? It was just crazy. But yeah, that threw me for a whole loop. But at the same time, it made me realize some stuff. And it's crazy how if you really open your mind and stop thinking that you know everything and that you're too old to learn, you can really learn from children, young adults, and older people. You can really learn a lesson from just about anybody. You know, you don't have to be a certain age or have a certain degree or, you know, have a certain amount of money for you to learn something or for somebody to teach you something. You know, even you can learn something even in somebody else's mess. You know, it can put you in your place, you know, and make you think about some things that maybe you've done or you've experienced and be like, wait a minute. So if I could tell somebody else, if I can see this is wrong because I'm not in it, why come I couldn't see it when I was in it? You know what I'm saying? Type thing. So anyway, I know I've been talking. But yeah, I just wanted to tell y'all that because that was like, baby, she was mad. Whatever was going on, whatever he done, she was mad. And I had a conversation with him. We sat down, we had a long conversation about women and how to control yourself, which he already knew this. And I was very proud of him because he handled himself well. You know what I'm saying? He didn't get irate. He wasn't yelling and screaming back and forth. He wasn't doing none of that. So I was very proud of him for the way he handled that. But I did advise him that next time, just walk away. Just don't even stand there because that could escalate in so many different ways. So just walk away. You know what I'm saying? Learn to just walk away. And later on, like I said, when cooler heads prevail and people are able to calm down and talk without cursing and threatening, then if you want to give somebody a chance to talk or you feel like giving them an explanation, you can go ahead and do that. But when a female is talking loud like that and really angry and mad, you just have to walk away. Because we are always telling women about don't let no man talk to you like that, and don't let no man do this and do that. We got to start telling these young men, don't let no woman talk to you any kind of way. You know, don't let no woman try to diminish your manhood. Don't do that. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to stand around and listen to no woman talk to you any kind of way. Walk away. Don't let no woman provoke you by saying little stuff and doing little stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because just like men, it's these kind of men that talk crazy to you and then talk crazy to you one minute and then the next minute want to love on you. Women do that too. You know, they'll talk crazy to you and then the next minute they want to, I love you. Or they could call you out your name or telling you ain't nothing, and then it goes both ways. So I had to let him know that while you always respect a woman, don't let no woman disrespect you. And the way you do that is to walk away. And if she's one of those young ladies that just want to keep talking and always got negative stuff to say and you know you're not doing nothing, there's a difference when you know you out here showing out. And her nagging and conversations are valid. You know what I'm saying? She's having valid reasons to be mad at you. That's a different thing. You know, even then you don't have to stand there and listen to it. You can just walk away. But I mean, she has a little bit more, of why she's doing what she's doing. But yeah, I just had to tell him just walk away, because the fact that she threatened him and then threatened the household over a breakup was really, really like. Now, I ain't never threatened no man because he didn't want to be with me. I ain't threatened no man, period. I don't play like that. But for her to threaten my son, talking about I have somebody do something to you at school, or I have somebody to come do something to you, why? So, but anyway, I just want to tell y'all the little story time, and I just want to say we gotta learn how to let go and move on. Don't nobody want to be with you, they don't want to be with you. I don't care how pretty you think you are, how much money you got, what you can bring to the table. That don't make nobody want to be with you if they don't want to be with you. Point blank, period. So, thank you guys for watching. Like I said, I'm about to get to it. It's going to be Vlogmas. I'm excited. I'm excited about the holidays. And I'm even more excited now that we got these bills straight. We still have a couple of things we need to get straight, but we're getting there by the grace of God. Thank you. I am so grateful, and I'm so humble and thankful for the things that have happened these last couple of weeks. Man, I'm just grateful and I'm thankful. And I don't regret any steps that I made. You know what I'm saying? You know, you get upset and you get angry. You're like, dang, I shouldn't have done this, shouldn't have done that. I'm happy that I did not fall. I'm happy that I didn't give up. I'm happy that I kept pushing because God is good. So, anyway, more videos to come. I'm talking about we finna get to decorating. I'm finna get more, I'm finna start doing some wig reviews because I am fit to start wearing wigs. I want to start keeping my hair up, and because I'm really wanting it to grow some more and keep it growing and keep it healthy. So I want to keep it up. If anybody knows from the other videos how short I had cut it, oh, it was really short. And it grew back, and I'm excited about it. So I'm going to start doing some wig reviews. I said I was going to start doing some makeup tutorials because even though I don't wear makeup, I do know how to apply it, some of it. And I was going to start seeing how it look on my face and trying out different stuff. But I don't know about that because I don't really like putting anything on my skin. My skin is really clear. So I really don't want to put anything on it to mess it up. And my skin is sensitive. So I kind of don't want to put nothing on it. But I don't know. I just want to think of more things to do to give you more content. And if you can tell, I kind of like talking. I'm really comfortable talking like this. Because I really don't talk in front of people. I'm really a quiet and reserved person. But if you get around me and you get to know me, you know I will talk. Sometimes my kids have to tell me to shut up. Sometimes I tell myself to shut up. I be like, girl, shut up. But anyway. So yeah. I'll see you guys in the next video. I enjoy coming over and talking to y'all. I hope y'all enjoy listening to me. I hope you can get to know me a little better and enjoy my content. Let's get ready for Christmas. Don't forget to call somebody and tell them you love them. Check on your people. Check on your family members. Be a light to somebody. Let somebody know that you have a listening ear. I love you guys. Queens, fix your crown. We need you. Kings, fix your crown. We support you and we need you. We all can, look out for each other. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Love you.